Welcome back to Excel with NS. Please like, share, and follow TechieTrain on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. In the previous video, we answered the first 3 questions using a straightforward set. In this video, we'll be answering using a more complex function. Let's get right into it. For the first question, staff name only before the so we should extract only the staff name. So to extract the staff name, we use the left function. Then we put our text, our range B2. Then find the slash in that B2 and subtract it by 1. And there we have it. We have the Adeogun. All the names have been extracted. You can do this for all, or you can just filling is better because going through the motion of all that will keep us here. So with this left, what this is actually saying is that from the left, count down from the left of this B2 or B3, count down, then find the slash and stop there. So it will count from 1, 2, 3. When you get to the slash, it stops at the slash. Then -1 character, that -1, it means remove 1 character, which is this slash, so it will only give us the name. But if you remove that -1, like I said before, if you remove the -1, it will stop at the slash. But as long as that -1 is there, it will remove that slash. And now we go into the question proper. We did it in the previous video, so in this one we'll be answering the second question with a more complex function. So convert the extracted staff name to proper case. To do that, we have to convert it to proper case. First we put it in proper, so all the results will come out in proper case. And then we use the left function. From the left, we are working on B2. That's it. Then we'll find the slash. Find the slash, and then find the slash in that C2 where the function is counting from. So give us the result in proper case. From the left, count down, find the slash and stop there. Then subtract 1 from that. Once you subtract 1 from that, it will give us everything in proper case. So from the left, count down in B2, find the slash, stop there, then remove 1 character from it and give it to us. And there we have it. That's how we have our proper case. It is more complex. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'll use the left, count and everything, but here we put, it's just like nested if, a function inside a function. We put that left function inside the proper case function so that all of it will come out in proper case. And now for the third question, extract department after slash. To do that, we've already shown how to do it in the previous video, but here we are going to go around in a roundabout, more complex way of doing it. So let me reduce this so that it will show more. All right, and then we'll go use our equals to proper. We'll next, so everything will come out in proper case. Then we'll use our trim function. The trim will remove all the excess space, the mid, so we can specify where to count from. And then we start with the functions. So in that, we put all the values in the function. So we have our trim, mid, B2. What this is saying is that put everything in proper case, remove excess space, then in the middle, that is, find the slash, add 1, and then how will I explain this? But you can see the results. Let me explain this in a way that will be understandable one by one. Alright, let me explain this in a way that will be understandable. The proper, it says put everything in proper case. That is, the result will put all of the results in the proper case. The trim, from that result as well, while you're putting it in uppercase, remove all excess space, all the excess space, like the space before this slash, all of them, just remove the excess space. Now the mid, this is where the function starts. It said in B2, you know, when you use mid, you specify the location where you want to start from. So from this B2, start from the slash. That is what this find slash means. So start from the slash. Then the next character, that is the slash, is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the eighth, this thing, the eighth character. So start from the ninth and calculate. Like now this len B2, what it's saying is that count all of this, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. So remove 9 from 17. Which will give us 8. So here is saying start from the slash. The slash is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. The 8 plus 1, that is start from the next character after that 8. If this is 8 here, next one will be the 9. So 17 minus 9, which is 8. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Count it down and give it to us. Here 1 2 3 4, the space is also 5 6 7 8 9. That is 9 here plus 1 10. So I made a mistake here. So here is supposed to be 10. 17 minus 10, which is going to give us 7. So count like that and give it to us. So this plus 1 means the next number after the slash. The len is subtract this number from this len and give it to us like that. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, the space here 10. So the 11th character, start from there and give it to us. So it's going to be 17, which is the total, minus 10 plus that one that is there, that is written there, which will give us 8. So it will count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and give it to us. So that is basically what this is telling us to do. Find the slash, add 1, that is the next character after the slash, from there, from this thing, because mid doesn't start from the right, it starts from where you tell it to start from. So it will start from the line after the slash. Okay, after the slash is 11 12 11 12, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it will count all the characters after this slash on that space. Now this trim, if you do not put this trim, you can see there's a space before, but once you put this trim, once you put that trim function, that space, which is this place here, is removed. But without it, the space is there, but once you put it, it will be removed. That is basically what this complex function is telling us. So this is a more complex way. We could go to get this department, we could extract the department logistics, put it on proper case and trim, and just use it like that. Or we can go through all this, use this function, then once and for all the things that we're supposed to do, we do it in one function and fill it, and that is what we have there. So we've answered all 3 questions. In the next video, we'll be answering the other questions for this data set. See you in the next video. NS out.